Emperor has been expecting you.
Hi everyone and welcome to One Six Figure Focus. You're very welcome to another episode of The Hope Show, a weekly live stream dedicated to 1/6 scale collecting in general, movies, TV shows, pop culture, all that type of stuff. I got an extra large panel for you today. We've got a very full panel. We got like 7 guests. I think it's oh god, I nearly said the meme there, so I'm not going to do it. But I think there's 7 guests here. All right, let's bring them in. We got Bob, we got Phil, we have Jim, we have, of course, we have Harrison, and last but not least, and possibly second last, I think someone else might be joining us, but we have Jim's better half, Vita. Vita, thanks very much for being here, sir. This is your debut on the Hope Show. Thanks very much for joining us, and congratulations.
Thank you. I thought it's about time, as my 1-year membership anniversary is coming up.
Perfect,
so
and we appreciate your support. Yeah, thanks very much for being here. It's we were just saying there, we can kind of see sometimes with which way Jim moves, we can see you in the background there, so we can see the side of your head. There she is there, right? Seeing double. Thanks very much for joining. Much appreciated. How was your day, folks? How was your Monday going? We have the worst part of the week. Hopefully it's the worst part of the week over. Anything strange happened to you? Any stories?
Very, very wet.
Yeah, when's it going to stop?
Down all day.
Yeah, it's kind of miserable here as well. Very, very dark. It's like dark in the morning. It's dark in the evening. It's
it's sunny in our hearts.
Yeah, wow, that's good. And this comes from a man who hasn't liked comedies since 1983. Will we get straight into it, folks?
Yep.
Why not? Okay, so I'm actually gonna straight away go right into the snap. But the snap is different now. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna call this winner stays on. Okay? And what that means is I'm gonna give you 2 figures, and you can pick whichever one. Right? As if, like, there's 2 figures there, you can pick whichever one, you can only have one of them. But instead of telling the audience and telling me which one you would pick, I just want you to hold that one in your head, because I'm then going to name consecutively 4 other figures, and you have to decide if the one that won the first battle will win the second and the third and the fourth and the fifth, and who you end up with at the end. Am I making sense? Okay, so the first 2, I just want to make sure that I don't go back over myself over again. So I should have the list here, if I can just get this here. Right, so the first 2 we're going to pit together is Black Widow, so the Artisan Black Widow, and versus the Artisan Light Side Anakin. So you have to decide who you'd keep out of that matchup. So I'm going to give you a few seconds there. So let's say 2 boxes are placed down in front of you. Doesn't matter whether you have it or not have it. Maybe you have no interest in either of them, and you can just pick whichever one you think is more expensive and use it for trade or sell. Or maybe you want the both of them. It's a difficult decision. So Artisan Black Widow versus Artisan Light Side Anakin. Just decide in your head who you choose, and don't share your answers just yet. Okay? So the next one is the winner of the first round versus INART Wukong. So at this stage, so the winner, whoever won the first one, versus INART Wukong. The third one is the Armored Batman 2.0. So the first one, you had to decide who you pick between Black Widow, Artisan Black Widow, and Artisan Lightside Anakin. Whoever you decided there carries into the second versus, and that was INART versus Wukong. Sorry, the winner of the first one versus INART Wukong. And then into the third round, you're carrying in whoever won the first and second, or whoever won the second one, basically, versus the Armored Batman 2.0. Then we're bringing that to Battle Damage T800. And finally, last but not least, Red and Yellow Wolverine. He had to show up at some stage. So just in case you're joining us, chat, we're doing a different style of snap now. I gave the panel the choice, choose between Artisan Black Widow and Artisan Lightside Anakin, but I asked them not to share with the panel or share with the chat. And then you can play as well if you're in the chat. Then whoever you chose from the first round, you put that up against the INART Wukong figure. Whoever won from the second round, then you put that up against the Armored 2.0. Whoever won that into the Battle Damage T800, and whoever won that with the red and blue, I think I might, sorry, red, the yellow and blue Wolverine. Sorry. Okay, so at the end of all that, let's see where people are at. Jim, I'm gonna go from you, and I'm gonna go anti-clockwise. Who did you end up with? Who came out on top there?
It was the blue and yellow Wolverine came out on top. By a slim
Okay.
margin.
Harrison.
Wukong.
Wukong.
Yeah. Knew it.
Okay.
Knew it would be.
Vita.
T800.
The T800. Nice. Then
I like how Jim looked back then as if to go, what?
we had a deal.
Throw in stuff.
Up to me then. You see, it's a funny one. I've got the DX13 and I do have the Battle Damage T800 2.0, and I'm sure it's a better figure. Well, I've heard I'm not even going to go into that, but I've heard it's great. But if I had to choose between the Battle Damage T800 2.0, even though I have it on pre-order, just haven't received it yet, or the yellow and blue Wolverine, I could always hang on to the DX13 and keep the yellow and blue Wolverine. So I ended up with the yellow and blue Wolverine based on that logic, because it wouldn't really be close with all the other figures. I don't play games, so Wukong means nothing to me, but it does look incredible. The yellow and blue Wolverine tops the Armor 2.0 for me. It beats Black Widow. That's narrow enough, but I'd rather have the Wolverine. But based on the logic that I have the DX13, now if I didn't have the DX13, it wouldn't even be a consideration. So I ended up with the yellow and blue Wolverine there. What about yourself, Bob?
I ended up with the yellow and blue suit Wolverine.
And Phil?
Yeah, same. Wolverine.
Okay, I believe they call that in the business foreshadowing. Mike, how are you doing?
Hey.
Hey, what's
Hey,
up,
Mike.
guys? Doing very
Collection
well.
room taking shape there, Mike?
Yeah, it's coming together. I have the other cases. I still like the DTOS, and I have the lights, and they're not on right now, but it's a good look still, you know. I remember when I first met you and I was ordering Moji cases, you're like, so you're going to get rid of all your DTOS? And I was like, no, I think they're still cool, you know. So
Yeah.
maybe
I'm
I'll
sure I'm
get
the same.
slow meetings one day. We'll see.
The Bleedens are just the new DTOF, really, like, so you gotta like that one or two for a shelf. Tell me, did you catch what we were doing there, or?
So I know that you guys were planning. I wasn't planning on being here today because I didn't think I could make it. So I didn't really put together a list for the figure of the year. But is that what you guys were just talking about?
No, basically, yeah, kind of. In a way, it's a bit of foreshadowing for it, yeah. But instead of doing the snap, I said, right, Artisan Black Widow versus Artisan Lightside Anakin. Who would you choose? You can only have one.
Anakin. Yeah.
Okay, so Lightside Anakin goes into round 2. Put that up against INART Wukong. Who would you choose?
Anakin.
Put that up against the Armored Batman 2.0 from BVS. Who would you choose?
Armored Batman.
Ooh. Okay, Armored Batman 2.0. Put that up against the Battle Damage T800 Terminator 2.0. Who would you choose?
I'd still go Armored Batman.
Okay. And then finally put that up against the Deadpool and Wolverine Yellow and Blue Wolverine Deluxe.
Oh, that's a tough one. I'm going to have to go with the yellow and blue Wolverine Deluxe.
The defense rests. Okay, right. So let's talk about some stuff. Okay, thanks very much for being here, Mike. Always great to see you.
Yeah.
And seeing as you're there, we kind of just did the snap. Everything else is up for grabs. What direction are we gonna Are you going to take the show?
Well, I'm a Yank, but I think that is a football player up top there.
Yep.
And
You got it right. You were a Yank, but you said football.
I'm half right. I
Yes.
guess.
Yeah, you
got
said
it right.
that's good. Yeah, you didn't. Oh my God, soccer.
Soccer.
Yeah. So soccer.
Well,
He got one of the balls in the score bag there, Brett.
Oh man, I love your American accent, man. You have to do a whole segment on
How bad is it? How bad is it?
It's you had me fooled for a second.
Yeah, Italian shit. Hey, I'm walking here. Yeah. Yeah.
We'll go with him. If you can be so kind to remind me his name, please, and no offense to anyone.
That is George Best.
George Best. All right.
George
so
Best.
not a drummer for the Beatles, but
You know what? Kind of probably around that same era, actually. He's thought to be one of the
that would be
greatest
Pete
footballers who ever lived.
Best. Yes.
Raging alcoholic, though. Poor guy had his demons. Liver transplant, kept drinking. I think he did. He was a big fan of football, booze, and women. That's yeah. But he was a genius, amazing footballer. There's a story. I don't know who the other player is. There was a story where I don't know. I don't know exactly what decade this was, but he was. I think he was playing for Manchester United at the time, and he was playing up front, I believe. And he was out drinking, and he met the player who was supposed to be marking him the next day, as in like the defender who was, if you're going to mark, if you're the opposing team and you're marking George Best, and your job is to stop him scoring, you'll know exactly who you're playing. You know what I mean? So he saw George Best, and George Best was like paralytic, and he was like, "Nice one." Like the defender was not drinking. He was like, "This is brilliant. I'm playing soccer against him tomorrow. Football against him tomorrow."
Yeah.
And like he's paralytic. I'm sober. This is good. George Best scored a hat trick.
Isn't it? Some people just have a constitution that I'll never understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have 2 beers and I'm ruined.
Yeah.
Other guys can go out, do whatever they want.
And the older you get, it's tougher it gets. So, are you choosing George Best?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Why not? Good stuff.
He's a good guy. Yeah.
So, so I just threw together some, took some feedback, obviously, from everyone on the panel, and I took some feedback from, I put up a post on Instagram, and just from listening to the stream and stuff like this. So in terms of, we're not like giving our top 5. We're not like we're not really giving our figure of the year now, because there's still like 2-3 weeks left in the year. There's inevitably going to be a flurry of drops between now and the end of the year. Sure, like the INART Joaquin Phoenix 4-pack and the INART Paul Atreides, which are incredible, were actually released very late in 2024. So there is a kind of a flurry usually towards the end of the year. So things can change. But we're just kind of getting the nominations out there. So the figures here are either figures that I've heard people talk about in the community, or just some figures that obviously people in the panel have recommended. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through some of the people's lists. Mike, before we get started, could you give us 5 figures that you would feel are, so they all have to be released this year, 1/6 scale, any company, but released this year, 1/6 scale, any company. You don't have to have them in hand, but like if you were to name off the top of your head 5 contenders for figure of the year, what would you name?
Well, this image kind of helps me refresh my memory, because I think you got a lot of great ones on here, and some of them I have already, some of them I have on order. Like I have the Legolas, and when you mentioned that in the chat, he immediately came to mind, because I think he's just excellent. So I would say Legolas, Wolverine, Batman 2.0. It's tough to put the Nazgul, even though I love it, and the horse is just so good. It's like more of a statue for me, and for that reason, and he doesn't have a face sculpt. So, all right, so we got, I would say T2, Wolverine, Legolas, Batman, and I know a lot of people say Grievous, but I don't have my 5th, man. Sparrow came out this year. Wow, I thought that was 24.
I think it was January 1st.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
barely got in there.
Yeah,
You got in there in a technical.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna say those 4. I know that's kind of cheating, but yeah, I'll put of this, from this picture. I know it's not just from this picture, but my mind is not sharp right now. I'll throw in the Predator there, And I would put the Samurai Predator in there, but he's kind of like an honorable mention only because like the 2.0 Batman is a real 2.0. The Samurai Predator is just a repaint, as far as I know. Like they didn't do anything, so it's kind of a cheat figure of the year, if you know what I mean. So I'll go with the Feral. So that's my 5.
Good stuff. And like, if you like, again, this is just like gathering information to get the conversation started, because it's only inevitable in the next few weeks. Like myself and other content creators are going to do our top 5s or top 10, and then maybe if we hopefully get another show in or two, hopefully get another few shows in before the end of the year, provided people are available, and we can get maybe lock down our actual lists towards the end of the year. But all right, so just gonna take a look at what people. I'm gonna start off with you, Bob. So do you want to just walk us through there what you chose there, please?
Yeah, thanks for having that up there.
No problem.
Yeah, I think mine, when I'm looking at it now, I tend to be attracted to things that are suddenly kind of unexpected. Now I've lost what I put. But certainly 3 of my
Sorry,
figures
I'm trying to put us in a position where you can see what you're talking about. But
yeah, so other than Wolverine, which I guess we all knew was coming at some point, for me, the other 3 were sort of surprises that, you know, arguably some of them could have come one day, but I was when they were released, I got very excited when I saw them, put them that way. And Wednesday is the only one I've got. Actually, I've got Wolverine and Wednesday. But so they are obviously my 2 favourites because I've got them. I'd probably get Snape. Predator I keep loving more and more every time I see. I saw Jim's video earlier. The Nazgul was just super cool. A great film, but yeah, Wednesday's just sort of captured me. And now I've got Wednesday. I was kind of thinking, what's going to be the perfect figure to put with Wednesday? And then Snape turned up, and I thought that's pretty close for now to make a nice display. So yeah, that's why I've gone with what I've gone for.
good stuff. And so how many of these do you have in hand?
Wednesday and Wolverine.
Yeah, and that wasn't a part of the criteria. One of mine I don't have in hand is not part of the criteria. I was just wondering. So Jim, we're going to go to you next. So your list is up there. Take it away there, Jim.
Awesome. So I think look, yellow and blue Wolverine is going to be on a lot of people's lists. That figure's just I think I gave it a 10 out of 10 when I reviewed it, actually. I've never given a figure a 10 out of 10 before, and I think this one deserves it, from the silicone arms to the swap out arms, the quality of the head sculpt, the mouth plates, all of that stuff. It's just a really good figure. I suppose if I really wanted to, I can knock off a point for not having metal claws, but we're almost getting used to that at this point. So he's on there. Obviously, I put on the BVS Batman 2.0, but it's the non-armored one for me, which would be in my top 5. I think, again, you get the fixed cowl, then you get the articulated cowl.
Sorry, Jim, I thought you were talking about the armored one. That's why I had the armored.
No,
Sorry,
no,
my
that's fine.
apologies.
That's fine. It's the hot ticket item at the moment, isn't it? But yeah, the non-armored one's just a really fantastic figure, and that modular base as well with the ladder, that you can like change the height of the ladder, you can switch around the base and stuff like that. I just think it was a really, really strong offering. And the T800 2.0, I think, like what Mike was saying around the Samurai Predator, this is like a proper 2.0 for me. Upgraded materials, improved head sculpt, newer and better base. The Samurai Predator almost made my list, but it is just a repaint, sadly. They've updated nothing, old joints. It's got the same problems with that shoulder armor bit, Mike, as well.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They didn't even fix that. Like that's why I couldn't put it on the list.
It's frustrating. It popped. I moved the arm. It just went pop right in the review. It happened. I was like,
mine was off. I opened the lid of the box. It was off, and I go,
yeah,
unbelievable.
It's just so bad.
I didn't even
put it in.
What's that?
It's just a bit of the shoulder armor. It's just like it's a little notch, and then a bit that fits in there, and it's glued in. But the way it's designed
for the Terminator.
There's no point even. No, the Predator, the Samurai Predator.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, just the way it's designed, it's gonna pop off. So I didn't even glue it. I just friction fit it to finish
Yeah,
off.
I wanted to do that, Jim, but like the glue was still on it, so it didn't have like a nice fit anymore. So
That's
I
a
ended up
pain.
gluing it, but again, it's just they can do better. Like spend
Yeah.
some time and improve these things. But.
They could have upgraded it a bit. Like they've done so many 2.0s this year. It would have been easy for them to do. Then I've added General Grievous. This might be recency bias, but like just from a pure design element, this figure's really, really impressed me with what they're able to go. And especially if you compare it to the Sideshow figure as well. This one just, it doesn't even blow it out of the water. It's like that figure might as well just not even exist compared to this one. It's so good. It poses so well. The way they've integrated the forearms, the way it actually splits as well, I think is really clever on their part. So just from a technical aspect, it's really good. The only downside I have with this is the scratches, just like everyone said, on its head. I just don't know where those scratches came from. They made no sense to me. And then the final one, obviously Snape. Don't have him in hand yet, sadly. And it's not even my PO, it's Biss's PO actually. But he just looks like a little shrunk down Alan Rickman. And I love that. And I think he's going to be fantastic when we finally get him in hand.
You know what? Megan does this thing where, like, I'm like, okay, Halloween, right? Like, okay, in fairness, there's a few movies that I like to watch around Halloween, but I also like to take it as an opportunity to catch up on some of the horror movies that maybe I missed out. Remember a few weeks ago I put up one of those the movie posters of the horror movies I've watched, and I had the stars underneath them. And when I put them all together, I was like, man, you watched like 10 horror movies you'd never seen before this year. You did really good. And Megan was probably present for 5 of them, and she's not really into that stuff. But man, as soon as November 1st comes, she's like, right, Harry Potter time. Because she has a time, so if we watch one every Sunday, and because there's a Christmas element, but it gradually leads into Christmas, you're kind of finished around Christmas, and we pepper in a few Christmas movies, obviously, but we watched like Love Actually, Alan Rickman, and we watched the Harry Potter movies. But the irony is, Alan Rickman's a bigger villain in Love Actually.
Yeah, I suppose he is actually. He's not a faithful man there, is he?
No, I think people will never forgive him what he did to Emma Thompson.
Isn't he Harry Potter? Isn't he kind of like a hero in the end anyway? Right?
Yeah, but he's always
like a big
he's always an
hero.
antagonist.
He's so good. Like he was. We were watching it yesterday. He just, the way he talks, he kind of starts a sentence and then finishes it. It's just these little pauses, which are so. It's just the little things that make it really good. There's no need for it, but it's he's very
Shane,
good.
you're so right about that. He's got such a signature way of speaking. There's a droid, very small role in, I want to say, one of the Disney Star Wars animation shows, and I was like, if this voice actor does not credit Alan Rickman for what he's doing, he's a thief.
Yeah.
And I googled it, and the voice actor said I was doing my best Alan Rickman.
That's good. That's good.
That's epic.
Because it's so recognizable.
Yeah, it's the pauses. It's like he pauses and he looks around, then goes back to what he was saying. Yeah, the more I watched them, the more I appreciate it. I wouldn't say I'm a big Harry Potter fan, but the more I watched them, they're very well made movies, and the more I watch them, the more I appreciate them. So Jim, can we move on to? I see it's just Bob, Jim, and Viking. It was because I think it was because I added in all the PNGs, and then I was like, all right, there's no space for Harrison. I'm gonna call him Viking. There might have been. Talk us through your list there.
My list. So obviously Wukong is. It has to be. I figure it's just done so well, from head to toe. The armor is incredible. I don't think the pictures actually do it justice, to be honest. I think in hand, there's just something else about that figure. It's got an amazing base. I love diorama bases, moving eye. Like it's got everything you need. But I think the main thing, the reason I like it so much is just that we're getting more video game pieces, and that's what I've really wanted for a long time, which is why there's another video game one on the list. I think if it's not Alien and Predator, my next ones that I get most excited for are video games, which is like Sam and Higgs. They're my I cannot wait for those pieces next year. So and plus Wukong's got a bit of a sentimental part with me and my kids because I played the game with my kids. So we played it together, we finished it together. So it's we unboxed the figure together. So it's sort of our figure almost. So that's why that one means a lot to me. And then Legolas is just incredible, just like Aragorn was. INART isn't like Hot Toys is amazing and they do everything perfectly, but there's just something about unboxing an INART piece that's just another level, I feel. And
I
also
agree.
that
I agree with you there too.
This is something I know a lot of people dislike, especially Will. I know that he says it a lot, but you know, when you get a figure and it's got lots of bits and you've got to put things together. I like Lord of the Rings pieces because they have lots of bits and belts and bows and arrows and lots of little accessories that you have to then put on. I feel like sometimes we get a figure and we put it straight in the display. We don't have that much time with it, especially if you don't do photography or anything. You sort of unbox it, put it on a shelf, and then you're done with it. Whereas when you've got a figure that takes time to put together, you actually get to spend more time with it, have it in your hand more. I feel like it's just more of an experience when you have figures like that. So that's why I love that figure because it's Lord of the Rings, but you've got just more time with it.
Do you know what it is, Harrison? I feel that like the devil is in the detail, and the juice is worth the squeeze. It might. No, I don't really like buckling up their tiny belts because my hands are too big for their tiny little belts and stuff that they've got to put together. But when you get it right and you get it posed up, it's those little details which bring it to the next level.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I got the Batman from INART, and I was like, oh my god. And then my next INART figure was Superman, and I was like, oh thank god, because it's just
apart from the hands.
Yeah, exactly. But I think a middle ground might be accessories, right? Like not a ton of leather difficult belts to put through holes and stuff, but just some really great accessories. I think that's also kind of a nice middle ground because they can be intimidating, this Legolas and Aragorn and all that. But that's fine. I agree with you. You guys,
do you know what's interesting? A lot of the more recent offerings, even say, probably good examples would be the 3 Walking Dead figures and the INART Catwoman. Not too many accessories. So I wonder,
Very true.
Are they dialing back a little bit and just giving us the accessories that matter to try and get figures out faster or even cut costs a bit? Who knows?
Do they still have the ranking system?
There's that as well. True, man. True, yeah. They do. And I think they're based on precious metals, like. And if you can take, I think it's, I don't know, it's platinum, palladium, gold and silver. I think there's gold, silver, platinum, whatever. But when rhodium, I think it's rhodium, gold, silver, and platinum. I could be wrong. But when you Google them, like the price per ounce or whatever, like gold is and silver, like they're obvious. They're not. You think gold might be the highest price per ounce, but it's not. Like I think the other ones are higher, to be honest. So I think maybe that's how they're grading them. But maybe that's it. Maybe that one. I'm not sure.
Possibly.
So Wukong.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, Wukong, Legolas. So then Jack Sparrow, I put on there because he wasn't one I pre-ordered at all. And he was one that I sort of was like, it's really cool, but I don't need him. But then when he came out, it just turned out so good. And when I was like, I need to get this piece. And then in the hand, it was even better. And again, it was another one a bit like Legolas. There was so many little bits and pieces for him and different pistols and real leather. And yeah, so I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed buying that one. But that one could have been swapped out as well for the Joaquin Phoenix Joker, because he was another one that I didn't plan on buying, but just turned out so well that I had to buy. And he comes with a massive diorama base with the lights, and that's again, it's another really good one. Loki definitely, I would say, is recency bias. I just love Loki. I love the TV show and that look for him. is my favorite so far. But also I do think it is a really good figure, and the fact that it's so basic with the clothing that you think it's easy, but if they messed that up, it could have looked so awful, to like really baggy and not fitting at all. So, and the energy effects are really good with the timeline effect pieces, the hands with the effects on. I know, and the throne. I thought if they messed up the throne, that could have looked really cheap, but it doesn't. It looks really good. So yeah, that Loki's on there for that reason. And then Nathan Drake, I think, should be on there purely because it just shows how good third party is now getting, to the point where I would say it is now better than a lot of licensed pieces. What he comes with, the diorama base, where you have each individual piece from the different video games sort of displayed around him. You've got seamless arms. You've got really well painted sweat, which is just really weird to think, but it's just done so well. The likeness, all the different accessories it comes with. It's got magnetic gun for his back, so it just attaches to his back. It just for anybody that's a fan of video games, most of the people I know that play games have bought Nathan, so he's on there not only because he's amazing. It shows the level that third party is now getting to, and at a price that's still nowhere near the high end pieces that we have now. He's like half the price still, but at a level that is amazing. So yeah, I think that's what I would go for now, but it could change as you were saying earlier. There's still a few pieces that could turn up that could then knock something else. Like if the Romulus Xenomorph comes out in the next couple of weeks, that could knock someone off big time. So
yeah,
that could destroy Mike financially. He's never going to recover from this. Yeah, there'll be a nest of xenomorphs in this.
I can already barely make the show because I'm working so much.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. I'm just going to address a few chats there. So, good question, Just Keith Lee. 1/6 Figure Focus, is Paul Atreides not considered 2025? No, Paul Atreides and the INART Joaquin Phoenix 4-pack and 2-pack were actually released very, very late 2024. So I personally count them as 2024 release because they were released in 2024. I don't count them as 2025. I know Collecting Weekly, they do things slightly different. They with their nominations and stuff like that, they go from anything that has been released last December, as in December 2025, up until November. And I get why they do that as well, because when they start doing the nominations stuff like that in December, they know, okay, that's where we're drawing the line. Personally, I prefer, if it was released in 2025, it's a 2025 release. If it was released in 2024, it's a 2024 release. But I know that definitely it means I had to adjust my list to last year at the last minute when I was doing my video. But yeah, so no, Paul Atreides was released in 2024. Philly says, who's trying to pick up their pieces after this whole Black Friday fiasco? My wallet still. Yeah, did you go? I know you haven't seen The Walking Dead, but you picked up the 3 Walking Dead figures. Did you go straight for the Black Friday deal and go all 3 of them? Well, actually, as I say that, there's no real advantage on Black Friday. The only advantage was you might have got $20 off or maybe a little bit more, because they were doing those coupons. There's 3 coupons depending on what you spent, they give you money off. I'll give you an example. I had Rick and Negan on pre-order, the bundle with the free shipping, and then on Black Friday you could buy Daryl, and I was worried that I was hoping that Daryl would be free shipping, and he was, but also I was just going to put a deposit down. When I put the deposit down, I noticed there was a coupon. If you spend over $200, they give you $20 off, but the deposit was only $80. So I was like, okay, it makes more sense for me. I'm getting free shipping. If I just buy him outright, instead of paying $412 for him, I'll pay $392. Whereas I wouldn't get that $20 off if I just paid a deposit. And the bill's going to come eventually, so I just bit the bullet on that. But what was good was when they reopened the kind of bundle, free shipping, I would have been a bit put out if I went to buy Daryl and having already bought Negan or pre-ordered Negan and Rick with the free shipping, and the free shipping was the straw that broke the camel's back. If they had reopened it all and getting free shipping for all 3 but not with Daryl, then I'd be a bit, that's not alright. But thankfully, it didn't matter. There was no. It didn't matter if you ordered Daryl on his own, you still get free shipping, or if you ordered them together, free shipping, and there was no like discount for the all three because I did the maths on it. But yeah, Philly, I'd say if you're talking about the INART stuff, I'd say a lot of people are re-budgeting. Okay, do you want to add any more, Harrison, or be good to move on to the next person?
Oh no, good to move on.
Excellent. Okay, so I'm just going to move on there to who do we have? The next three then. So Phil, take it away.
I'll keep it brief. Wolverine, I think, is a no-brainer. I mean, all three there, yellow and blue Wolverine. I've still got it in the same pose that I had it out of the box, so I haven't even touched on it yet. So there's years of display options for that. Absolutely fantastic figure. I went with the Wukong. Never played the game, but the intricacies within that armor, the figure looked fantastic. Harrison, am I right in thinking one of them are artisan as well? Are they artisan?
No, there wasn't an.
Not.
No, there isn't one, but there is a custom head going around that is
Right, okay.
rooted, and it looks incredible.
I mean, nevertheless, it's an outstanding figure, but I will say I hadn't realised that Jack Sparrow was this year. I honestly thought it was released last year. So that probably would have knocked the Wukong off because I have the Jack Sparrow. And again, it's fantastic. I'm the complete opposite of you though, Harrison. I cannot stand putting all little piddly bits on. I find it frustrating. I break things. I did it with the Bond figure. I broke his the sort of the bag with all the ammo in it. I hate it.
Is that trying to get the smoke bombs on?
The canisters on there.
Yeah,
Just
that's
snapped.
tough.
Absolute
That's tough.
nightmare.
That and the jumper.
Yeah, and the jumper was really frustrating. Yeah. T800, I've PO'd it. I didn't own the TX13, but this just looks fantastic. Massive improvement, I think, on the first in terms of accessories, whatever you get with him. Like Jim, I meant the BVS Batman, not the armored. I think that's...
Oops.
That just looks...
Sorry, folks.
That's fine. That looks amazing. Don't get me wrong, the armored is a fantastic piece, but yeah, I'm kind of glad I missed out on the BVS, and I may get rid of, because I've got the Tactical 2.0, so I may relinquish that and possibly get it further down the road. And yeah, the Bond, I think the head sculpt's great. I prefer the sort of tactical look as opposed to the tuxedo look. So I probably won't get another version of it, but never say never. But I think other than the frustrations with the bag or what have you, I think this is an outstanding figure. So yeah.
Good stuff. And Vita?
It was hard for me to nail point the top 5, if I'm honest. I went back and forth with loads of figures, but then I kind of settled with the ones I either held in hand or actually saw in person, as I hate to judge based on the pictures online. So Wolverine, I think there's not much comments needed. Definitely probably gonna be the figure of 2025. Predator I saw in Japan in person, and I thought it looks phenomenal. It looked so great. I was saying to James, like, why the hell you have the samurai one and not this one? And then T800, it's just nostalgic piece for me. I really enjoyed it. I love taking pictures of it. I love the detail. The likeness is amazing. It's just, I think, currently one of my favorite figures. Yeah, the light side Anakin, I don't know. I just liked it from beginning, and I know when like Phil got it, I was like, I really liked it. I was like, Jim got the dark side, and I was like, yeah, it's cool. But the light side, it just looks so much better. The hair especially looks better, and the facial expression. And I think it was just pretty amazing piece. And then, as Jim pointed out, I cannot not put my first PO on the list. So I was a bit skeptical putting it. As I said, I don't have it in hand yet. So I'm basing it on the reviews, which I don't like. But I'm hoping that the review is going to do the justice and it's going to be a good figure. So that's about it.
Excellent stuff. Great list. I'm kind of like the opposite to you, Vita, and I know like a lot of people like are kind of like they need to have it in hand. Like I'm kind of nearly not the opposite, but it's more like I kind of, when I see the reviews and stuff like I'm usually like, yeah, that's going to be good, or that's going to be. I don't necessarily have it in hand. But that being said, 4 out of the 5 on my list I do have in hand. Like, so maybe there is something to it. So the I'll tell you one thing. Like, if I didn't have the DX13 already, and even though I have that T800 2.0 battle damage on the way, I just don't have it in hand yet. So maybe there is a bit kind of I'm maybe taking a leaf out of your book there. But yeah, the Wolverine I'm not going to comment on. Yeah, it's just fantastic. The Feral Predator, I agree with you. You see that in hand, the height of it, the imposing nature, the accessories, what they've done with the dreadlocks and how they hang, the fact that you can USB power up his little guidance system. The biomask really grew on me over time. The first time I saw that this design of Predator, I was like, oh, I'm not sure about that. Like John Gun Hunter will always be king for me, but yeah, it is. They did good there, especially with the update to the seamless torso, which was great. Black Widow, I really think the artisan thing is hit and miss, and I really think they're trying to keep up with INART with the rooted hair, but I don't think it's even close when it comes to rooted hair. You've said this over and over again, and I'll continue saying it until they get better. But with that being said, the artisan Black Widow rooted hair, I was fully thinking I'm going to have to cancel this. I was fully thinking that it's going to come out and the face sculpt wouldn't be good, or the hair would be all over the shop. I'm very impressed with it, I have to say, and I'm happy that I'm impressed with it. The body proportions, the obviously the separate rolling eyeballs features, the Scarlett Johansson likeness, the hair, the way it sits, it's just I'm the magnetic base. I'm really impressed by it. The BVS 2.0, the short version is I had the 1.0 and I boxed it up because I wasn't displaying it, and then when this came out I was like, right, I'm just going to sell that one on and hope that this one's get better, but I didn't have it on a pre-order. And then I saw, say, the initial photos and videos from the figure hideout, and then Dean Knight and stuff like that, and I was just, yeah, like, you have the regular and swap out battle damage parts, you've got the die-cast nature, you now have the USB functionality not only in the mask but in the spear. So and I like the base too, so I think that's a very strong contender. Do you know what it is? As people have alluded or pointed out, the battle damage Terminator T800 2.0 is a 2.0 done well, and the BVS Armored Batman 2.0 is also a 2.0 done well. And then finally, I had the battling version Deadpool in here. I do have it, but I haven't unboxed it yet. And I saw Phil included the Commander Bond, and I was like, when did we ever think I never thought we'd see the day of getting a Bond, an officially licensed Hot Toys Bond, not to mention my favorite Bond, and not to mention a very kind of a specific type of a secondary look for him. So I'm going to put that one in there as well. I think the head sculpt's fantastic. So yeah, they're my, again, subject to change. That's where my head's at the moment. Deadpool, the battling version, could be interchangeable on this list. So could the battle damage T800, and something could be released tomorrow and just, blow our minds. Thanks very much for that. I appreciate. Mike, just before I do some basic housekeeping here, could I is anything changed for you, Mike, after going through all those lists? Is there anything that you maybe going, oh man, I forgot that one, or something like that?
Maybe I think Phil brought up a couple guys actually brought up the BVS 2.0.
Yep.
And
the BVS or the battle damage?
I'm sorry. Yeah, just the
the armored or regular.
Regular.
Oh, gotcha,
Yeah, he probably would have been on my top 5 as well. I think I would have swapped the Predator for him, even though I love that Predator. But yeah. Good.
When you say Predator, was that the Samurai Predator?
Sorry, no, I had the Feral Predator on there. So
gotcha,
he would have gotten booted maybe for Batman, just because I really like that figure a lot.
Cool. Thanks, Mike. Folks, this is a special one. So, yeah, we're at 5,429 subscribers. Much appreciated. If you're watching now or ever taking the time to watch any videos, liking the videos, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, argue with me in the comments, come on the live chat, argue with me in the live chat, ask me onto your panel or come on to mine. It is greatly appreciated. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you're watching live, thank you very much. If you're watching a replay, we also appreciate you. Maybe go over to @16figureFocus on Instagram. That's where I put up reels, unboxing, some figure photography, which I'm going to have to drop a load over Christmas. But thank you very much. Maybe give a follow there as well. And also where I post on my story to unboxing reviews, release reactions, pre-order previews, and of course the Hope Show. Shout out to the channel members. We have got troopers and we have got commanders. So the troopers tier, and of course there's a pinned comment and it is the link to channel memberships. We have troopers. We have Keatley, Demo Dune, Harry Wen, Collectors of the Universe, 16 Mike, Viking Collectibles, Positive Fandom, Yomo, Shiny, The Ben Thomas Show, Dogito, Her Geeky Side, who is here on the panel making her The Hope Show debut. We have Figurecraft, 16 Shooter, Figures and Fandom, Howard Potts, Ancient Silverfox, Brian Wong, Jim Collector, Lance Knott's Nerd Corner, Mike Ellen, of course we have Ryan Smith. We also just want to give a salute to Shiny. He knows. Folks, we got just a nod to Shiny. Shout out to the commanders who have their YouTube handles, usernames displayed at the end of the content, like producers like this. New videos on the channel, just basically a news roundup for Leia, Snowtrooper and TVA Wolverine. You're going to get the live takes today anyway, folks. My recap on Tokyo Comic Con 2025. You're also going to get the live takes on them. Okay, every year we do this and we like to set ourselves challenges. What you're looking at is an email I received on the 22nd of the 1st of this year, 22nd of January this year, from CHI Children's Health Ireland. They are a charity. They work with Temple Street, which is our national children's hospital, and other various children's hospitals. They gather money and they put it towards children's for life-saving medication and surgeries. A lot of the time, these are really, really sick and very, very young children, and unfortunately parents are in a position where they might not be able to afford this medical care. They do fantastic work. So they're a charity, basically. So dear Shane, thank you for your special gift for Children's Health Foundation and for helping sick children and their families in Children's Health Ireland. It's because of the extraordinary circle of care of Children's Health Ireland hospitals and amazing supporters like you that sick children have such a fighting chance. Your support makes all the difference. Today your gift of €350 has given the gift of health and hope to so many sick children and their families. Thank you. Now, what that should said was thank you very much to the subscribers and the people that watch the videos and provided ad revenue, and the channel members, the troopers, the commanders, anyone who's offered super chat thanks and super likes in the month of December of 2024. Because every single December, all of the ad revenue, how YouTube works is obviously the month starts on the 1st and finishes on the 31st, and your ad revenue and your super chats and your super thanks and the revenue you get from channel membership and all that stuff, which it's not much, but at the same time it gets added up and you get paid out then sometime in mid to late January for the next month. So for the month of December, all of the ad revenue, again, super chats, super thanks, channel memberships, ad revenue, and all that stuff is going to be added up. And then when I get paid out on January, it's going to be dedicated to Children's Health Ireland. The first year we did this, we raised approximately €250. Last year, we raised €350. So this time, our goal at the top of the Nakatomi Plaza is €400. Now, normally, I appreciate super chats, but I don't ask for them. I just don't do it. I kind of cringe when I see content creators asking for super chats. They are greatly appreciated. However, for the month of December, I will be asking for them. I want your money. I want you to super chat. I want you to super thanks. I want you to become a channel member, because all of the money from December will be added up and donated to Children's Health Ireland, as I do every year in January. So much appreciated. No obligation, but it's going to a good cause. Thank you. Let's go back to the show. Bob, actually not Bob. I'm going to go top down. Bob, what you want to talk about?
Bob, I'm going to interrupt you real quick. I got to go, guys. But it's great seeing you all.
Good to see you,
Mike. Always a pleasure.
But Vita is even better. Great to see you, Vita. Happy to have you on the panel today. And hope to see you again soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
See you,
fella.
man. Have a good evening.
Bye.
See you. Bye. Bob, what are we doing?
Leia.
Okay, so and here she is. Oh wait, there's something different about her.
That's weird
Yeah, she
looking,
looks.
Leia.
It is weird
not
looking.
working
Yeah.
out and
She's
put a bit
in the
away.
Boushh. She's Boushh Leia, man. Okay, so
I think that's Creighton.
yeah, she's on the Creo definitely. Here we go. So this is. Let's get the price on this. Do we have a sideshow price on this? Anyone? Strikes me as a 285 type of figure. Or was it a 310 or?
Yeah, I
Anyone?
don't think it was too much, was it?
I'd say is it 285, the same price as the Snowtrooper Commander. Interesting. Bob, I'm going to flick through these photos and give us your thoughts there, would you?
Yeah. I love Leia. Obviously, we all do. It's funny, this one, because for this costume, you kind of need to display it with the helmet, but there's no way you're going to put the helmet on that beautiful sculpted face. Is there? So it's like, I'm presuming it doesn't come with. Well, you're gonna have to buy two, aren't you? Really, if you want this, or do you just have this, put the helmet on, and then keep this head sculpt for something else? I can't see too much wrong with it. I've heard comments, people talking about the makeup and being a bit much, but she was, from what I recall, all those years ago, quite heavily made up in this film anyway, compared to earlier ones. So I've got nothing negative to say about it, other than Hot Toys always kind of give us, if I've got this right, they always kind of give us really exciting new head sculpts, but the first figure they launch it with is kind of the one that you don't really want, if you see what I mean. So everyone wants New Hope Leia, but they'll never do that one first. It's like they know people will buy these, and then they'll buy the ones they really want as well. But I guess
Yeah, they're
that's just
100%. I think they're 100% going to do A New Hope in the dress with the blaster and the bagels. 100% for the 50th anniversary. I think that's
and
a cert.
if they did, but I think if they did that one first, less people
You're right.
buy this one.
You're
But that's just good
absolutely right.
marketing, isn't it?
100%.
That's just that they're a business, aren't they? You know.
Yeah,
So
100%.
Yeah, short and sweet for me. I think it looks really good. There's probably tiny things that people don't like about it. People that analyze the films, I know you guys more than me as well look for accuracy in these things. But as far as I'm concerned, if it comes out like this, how can you complain at $285 or whatever it is? That's it.
Okay. What would you give the head sculpt out of 10?
I would give it. I'd have to give it 9.5, and it's only because I feel like I'll be hammered if I give a head sculpt 10, because I can't see anything wrong with it. But,
Yeah.
So I'll give it 9.5.
Okay, and then moving on to Phil, your thoughts?
Yeah,
Feel free to
fantastic.
jump in, folks, as well. Like, feel free to jump in if there's something. Go on, if you want to make a point.
Even if, well, hopefully when the New Hope version does come out, I'd still be getting this. I think the collection direction at the moment is going for the original trilogy and potentially the Mando stuff and Ahsoka stuff. And the Kenobi stuff could be going. Just to make space more than anything. And yeah, I think this is a fantastic. I'm excited for the release. I never thought we'd get the Boushh Leia. Same as we're probably never going to get the slave Leia.
Yeah, the slave Leia is not happening.
No,
I don't think it's happening. Like,
but
if
I'm
they're not
glad-
going to pose Wolverine with his top off, even though they're selling the figure with his top off, I don't think.
Yeah,
I
true.
can't
enough.
imagine. Like,
But yeah, this is 100% coming home, day one pre-order. In terms of head sculpt, I probably wouldn't be as generous as Bob. I think certain angles it still looks slightly off, so I would go maybe an 8 to an 8.5. But either way, it's coming home.
okay.
I'm glad they released it.
Then, Jim, what do you think?
On the head sculpt, I was kind of with Bob. In fact, I was inclined to give it a 10. I thought it looked exactly like her. So right now, because of what Bob said, I was like, oh, I'm going to check reference images
I'm doing the
before I
same
commit
thing
to
now,
something
man.
like that. Exactly. And I'd still say it's really, really strong. Not quite a 10. I can't quite find an image that exactly matches the angles that we have. But it is a really strong likeness overall. I hazard a guess to say there's something in the nose that's throwing it off for me, and it might be something in the chin. I think the chin's pretty close, but it's not quite 100% dialed in. Everything else, though, looks solid. That sculpted hair, again, they continue to blow us away with that. There's almost no reason for artisan hair with Hot Toys because they can't quite get that right anyway for the most part. So sculpted, I think, a lot of the time is the way to go for them. It looks excellent.
I would agree.
Yeah.
They should work to their strengths and not all. I'll tell you, a perfect figure that didn't need an artisan version was that John Wick from John Wick 1. Hair was really short and he's like enough product in it to slick it back anyway.
Yeah, it's
so,
like gelled in.
Yes, but like I think like this Leia would be the same. Her hair is pretty much tied back. She's a few strands like to the left and the right. I think that they made the right choice with the
I mean, their sculpted hair is better than INART. It's where they excel.
Yeah,
INART struggles a little bit.
Yeah, I think they INART should just stop doing sculpted hair unless they really have to. It's grand with Cavill, he's very short, but like, I think they I would agree with you there. What do you think, Harrison? Oh, sorry, Jim. Before Harrison goes, I think you're right. It's the nose and the chin, and
cool.
I think Carrie Fisher was hot. The figure doesn't necessarily bring
not
that.
as much.
True, yeah. Harrison.
I can't really say much more than what Jim said. He really, as usual, said everything I was going to say. But
copying him.
Pretty much, he's just living in my head sometimes.
He copies me.
The only thing that I would say about it, and to be fair, I haven't actually looked really deep into it, but she just looks quite young in these pictures. And I don't know, I haven't watched Return of the Jedi in a long time, and I haven't looked at the pictures either. But she looks quite young, and I don't know, obviously this is the third one, if she looks as young as that, and then it made me think, well, have they done that on purpose for the New Hope so they can use it for this one?
Yeah, man, you could be on something there.
Just change the hair, and then they don't have to touch the sculpt that way. I think she's just maybe a little bit, but I think I would say it's the same. Yeah, I think she looks a little bit younger.
She looks like more of a woman here, I think. Like,
yeah.
And I think maybe the nose is a little bit sharper and the chin's a little bit sharper. Like, by the way, I think it's a great head sculpt. It's a great head sculpt. I like.
Yeah, I put it on the same level as the Han. Really, I think they're both really good sculpts.
Okay. Do you have any more to say, or do you want me to go through a different photo, or is there anything do you want me to bring a?
No. I agree with what Jim said as well. That sculpted hair was the way to go, and I think that the Hot Toys needed to do that more often. I think because they're sculpt. When I quickly looked at that, I thought it was rooted hair. It was done so well.
Yeah, and they've done that. That's happened a few times to me recently with because they're just getting that good at it.
So yeah, no, good piece. Happy for the people that won it.
Vita, what do you think?
I think that you all are high on drugs or something.
As in, do you think it's good or bad?
Bad.
You think it's bad?
Yes.
What happened to women sticking together, Vita? I'm not only joking.
Well, that's why I'm sticking for that, because the figure looks flatless. The face looks so flat, and I think you and Jim both off. The chin is actually, looking at the pictures, spot on. It's something to middle of her face. Like, she looks a bit like potato face for me, like this figure. Like the Fisher herself looks like pretty in the movies and all, but this figure, I don't know, something doesn't stick to me at all. Like, as I say, the face just looks really, really flat. I don't know if it's just these pictures or something. Again, like, I feel the makeup, I think it's almost fine. I almost looking at the pictures online, I would also almost think it's not enough in certain areas. Like the cheekbone should be a bit like the shadowing on the cheek should be a bit more prominent, I think. The eyes are too deep inset in, like, and like the shape is off. Her eyes a bit popping out. Yeah, I don't like it at all. I don't think the sculpt is doing the justice.
So what would you give the sculpt out of 10? Oh, also, Harrison, you might want to just take a step aside. We have a new hot take here.
She's taking my spot for the hot take.
She is. She's just like, yeah. She's. I believe she's aura farming. Is that? I totally misused that phrase. I don't know if that's something that the youth say, but okay. So you actually are highly critical of that. Okay, good stuff. I love that. I love that there was different varying opinions. We've got like Bob who loves it, and then Jim's kind of in the middle, and then Vit is having none of it. I do think it's good. When I saw it, I was like, yeah, that definitely looks like Carrie Fisher. But I did see a lot of people kind of claiming this was like it was like a flawless head sculpt, or it was like a 10 out of 10. And I personally wouldn't put it at a 10 out of 10. But I'm not like tearing it apart or anything like that. Like when I look at it at a quick glance, I'm like, yeah, Carrie Fisher definitely. And then when I look at the photos, I'm like, yeah, she definitely looked. The makeup. She seems to have more makeup on the. In the Jabba's palace scene, and I think her face is a bit sharper, more angular, but
the face just like seems too smooth. Like I don't know. Like I don't.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. I think she, like, you can see the eyeliner here, and
yeah,
there's some. I don't know. Is she lives? I can't tell if she's wearing lipstick or whatever, but. And it seems to be a bit of blush going on there, and it just doesn't seem. Maybe the likeness is there, but the makeup isn't. Maybe Harrison's on something. Maybe they're purposely making her look a bit younger because they're going to reuse his head sculpt. I think Bob is on the money. Why would they give us A New Hope straight away? Because I think a lot of people, if they were to choose one look, okay, Slave Leia isn't happening. But like, let's say if even if Slave Leia was in the conversation, I think like if people had one look, a lot of people would choose the A New Hope white dress, bagel hairstyle with the blaster. Like when I think Princess Leia, that is a movie icon that I think about straight away. That'd be my choice. But Bob's right. If they do that first, this will come along, and they're not going to get the same amount of money. Whereas if they do that, now I know some collectors will get everything, and then some collectors specialize in original trilogy. But then you have collectors say when it comes to Star Wars and original trilogy, I do collect original trilogy. However, I don't need every single version of Leia. I would arguably like just the one version. So I think I'm safe enough. I think the New Hope one will come out, but I do think this is a good offering. Anyone have any other thoughts on this? Okay.
No, you summed it up.
It's a win. It's a win for Star Wars original trilogy collectors. So wouldn't that be like people wanted this for a while, but they thought they wouldn't get it? Would that be a fair enough statement?
Yeah, I think
Absolutely.
so.
Cool. Yeah. Exciting times. Folks, I have to give a thanks to so many people. So just give me 1 second there. Yeah, so the bat signal or the CHI signal has gone up and people are answering the call.
Let's fucking go!
Okay, I'm going to take a deep breath for this one because a lot of people have been very, very generous. Folks, have just joined us. The storm of super chats is because all the revenue for December is going to be given to Children's Health Ireland when YouTube pays out in January. Right, so starting us off, thanks very much for getting it all kick-started there. He is the catalyst today. We got Phil Rogue One Photography with £5. Let's get it started. Much appreciated, Phil. So getting the ball rolling there. Much appreciated. Vita, aka her geeky side, which is also a channel member and panel member as well. Let's go as well. Thanks very much. I really appreciate it. £2 super chat. Greatly appreciated. We got 16 Mike, who's just dropped a £10 super chat. Thank you very much for a great cause. Of course, we have Harrison as well, channel member, panel member, and I was going to say hot taker, but like I think Vida's the new hot take queen, you know what I mean? So, because we used to call Harrison a hot take queen, but like now, you know, what can we do? So maybe he's going to be the hot take king, but that doesn't make sense because Jim's the king. I don't know. It's all very complicated. Thank you very much appreciated, Harrison, for the £5 super chat, and Jim as well, much appreciated as well for the cause. It'd be great to see if we can actually beat our previous goal. We went from 250 to 350. If we could just get even 351, but look, it's all, even if we don't hit our target, it would be it's going to a good cause. Ash Chase, a massive $20. It's 20 Australian dollars for the kids. Much appreciated. Ash, very, very generous. That is this, like, really, really appreciated. And then we have got the Moose Dream, worthy cause, Shane. Happy Christmas, New Year, and holidays for the youngsters. Much appreciated, Moose. Greatly appreciated. And like I said, it is going to a good cause. We got Philly Figurecraft as well. $10 as well. Super chat. Much appreciated, Philly. Of course, Philly is a channel member, and he's been a panel member in the past as well. For the kids, thanks, Shane. What type of conditioner goes well with the Batman shampoo? Commissioner Gordon. Okay, very good, Conditioner Gordon. I got that. I like it. I love it. That is my humor. Happy holidays. I'll be here all week. Thanks very much for the generous super chat. And then out of nowhere, we have Ian, aka 4K Ancient Silver Fox. Why is this Ancient Silver Fox 7495? YouTube's playing up. For the children, have a Guinness at Christmas. I'll get a Guinness out of my own money, don't you worry. But this £20 super chat, greatly appreciated, Ian. Thank you very much. Will be going to a very, very, very good cause. And then we got Mike L as well, who's just with us there, dropping a $20 super chat. Folks, we might actually hit our goal now. Super. You can shut up shop. Thank you very much. And Bob, again, for the £2 super chat. Greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Going to a very, very, very good cause. Want to make sure I haven't missed anyone. Going all the way through. Yeah. And we got Geo for the children. Thank you very much, Geo, with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. And man, that's a great start. I think with this, it's looking good. We're on target. Stay on target. I need to get that. I need to get that clip. Thanks very much to all of my channel members, all my panel members, and anyone who's dropped a super chat. Anyone who's just watching is greatly appreciated. Okay, Phil, what you want to do?
We'll go.
He wants to go to sleep.
What's new?
What's your new? What's new this week?
New this week.
All right, I'll get rid of this. So, what did anyone? You can start us off there. You look like you chose it for a reason.
I did.
I'm
nice.
Okay,
quick.
might have to get rid of you. Right, it's been nice knowing you.
Crazy quick.
Anyway, anyone have something less offensive? We gotta let this go.
I do have something, but I don't know if it's less offensive.
I'm so jealous. I can't. Actually, you're gone too. Sorry, just can you two? You just start your own stream elsewhere. Did you go toys buying agent or?
I did.
Yeah.
Or actually, Boaty answer. I'm curious. TBA for Boaty.
I went Toys on Fire. I didn't realize it was an exclusive for some bizarre reason.
You this week.
And then I saw Toys on Fire put a post up saying if you want it, it's available. And I ordered it Thursday evening, and to be fair, it arrived this afternoon.
That is quick. They're UK based, are they?
Yeah.
Got Midland based, aren't they?
Yeah, I
So
think
they
they're
must-
on the Midlands,
yeah.
yeah. I think
They must have a
Mandy
connection.
Collect.
A connection in Hong
Yeah,
Kong
she
who
does.
does the groundwork for you.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
Good stuff. Spenny, you don't have to tell us the exact price, but was it pricey?
It was $295 shipped, I think.
Pounds.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
That's not too bad, man.
That's
Because it was $285. I know the pound is stronger than the dollar, but maybe about $350.
Considering the quick turnaround as well, I mean, normally you'd probably be paying 40 to 60, and it's 5 to 7 days delivery, and they've lived pretty well.
Yeah,
Considering it was the weekend as well, I mean, pretty good to be fair.
That's very good. Yeah, the I ended up I was actually at home on Friday, and I was just sitting down, and I just got a notification that it had just gone live. The queue had started on Sideshow, and I was just sitting there and watching TV, and I was like, all right, may as well just lock one of these in and give it a shot. And I locked one in with Sideshow and just took it on a payment plan. So yeah, I'll have to pay shipping and customs, but at least the payment plan just takes the sting out of it a bit. Like,
Yeah, so they don't ship until you've paid that, though, do they?
yeah, I get that, and that's fine. Like, I don't need it now. I'd rather spread out the payments. And
I think it was Bez Car Kid, wasn't it? I think he was unboxing his Saturday or yesterday.
that's so quick.
So
And was that from Sideshow?
I presume so, yeah, because I think he's across the pond, isn't he? I'm sure he is.
He gets things very quick, though. I don't know, would he always go with Sideshow? I think he does Toys Buying Agent sometimes as well, but I'm not sure.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not sure, maybe not, but yeah, I locked in because I hadn't the BVS on the Armored Batman. I hadn't got it on PO, but when I saw it, I was like, right, this is it, and yeah, I paid for it, so it should ship in the next few days, but because I went Lion Rock with that. But so Harrison, you haven't unboxed it yet, no?
No, it literally turned up today. Just before
Yeah.
I went to the school run. Yeah, it was.
Does it weigh a ton?
I mean, I got the standard edition, so I don't even have all the extra bits and pieces, and it's still weighty. It's definitely got some weight to it, and it's still quite a big box as well.
Good
So-
stuff. Anyone else pick up anything this week?
Me and Vito got a few bits. My latest one that arrived the other day is this little guy here from Dragon Ball Z.
1 second, you're going full screen.
Piccolo.
Yes,
That
Piccolo
guy.
with his special bean cannon pose.
Oh, that's so awesome.
It's so
Explain. I have
It's
no
so
idea what
cool.
I'm looking at.
cool. This is a Dragon Ball Z character.
Right,
and
okay.
Dragon Ball character. Yeah, so it's anime, and this is SH Figure Arts. When we were in Japan, I saw a Vegeta, and I was like, I have to get something like this as like a souvenir. So I bought him, and I don't buy 1/12 anymore. But the Vegeta really impressed me. There he is. This has got the Vegeta.
So is that Dragon Ball Z as
Dragon
well?
Ball Z. Actually, he might be Super. I don't know. It's hard to tell. But yeah, these are excellent. Like the head sculpts are quite nice because they're anime, so that it doesn't need that much detail to look good. Posing wise, they look really good. They obviously you can see their joints and stuff, but they're kind of hidden relatively well. They're just really neat. So I think that's
cool,
a
man.
new thing that I'm gonna have to try not to get into because 1/6 is expensive.
And have
Although
you
these are
watched?
cheap by comparison.
Have you watched a lot of the Dragon Ball Z? It's a cartoon, is it, or animated series?
It's an anime, yeah. So I've watched all of Dragon Ball Z multiple times over. Dragon Ball Super. I'm actually watching the original Dragon Ball for the first time ever at the moment, and yeah, that's a lot of fun. To be fair, so yeah, bit of a nerd for that stuff.
Excellent. Well, look, there's no one innocent of that here. You're in the right place, Jim. Anyone else pick up something or have anything exciting come in?
We can show something else actually.
Oh yeah.
This
The
is
real
the.
souvenir.
Is this the 78?
Yes, yeah, because the American one's 77, isn't it? So
And
This is
you
the
went into the
Japanese.
shop and actually picked that up in Japan.
I did, yes, yeah, we got that.
Very cool.
I still have the bag that they give you for
Yeah.
it, just because I was like, that's like a collector's item in and of itself for me
Yeah.
now. And obviously, I got this movie masterpiece T-shirt
Ah,
as
cool.
well to go along with
Yeah.
it, which I'll probably wear every stream now. But
Yeah.
yeah, that Spider-Man, by the way, is really good. It's
Yeah.
it's really good. Like it poses really well. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of like retro and cheesy at the same time. You get some really un-Spider-Man like hands and stuff like that, which don't really fit. And on when we were in Toy Sapiens, they had his I'm going to call it a Megazord because I'm not sure what it's actually called. It's like a Megazord precursor, like what Power Rangers have. They actually had that on display as well because apparently he has a giant robot that he can call.
Is it like a
on his
kaiju or
little
something?
thing. I think he fights a lot of kaiju, but no, it's
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
a big robot that you like from Pacific Rim or something like that you'd fight kaiju in.
Yeah.
yeah.
And he
Because I was reading about it, when it came out, and I was doing a pre-order preview, and I know nothing about it. And
Bonkers.
so I was like, I'm just going to read this blog, and it just sounded batshit crazy. Like, but
It
it was-
is.
yeah. I hear he has a machine gun as well, or something, or
Apparently,
I'm not sure.
apparently. And I think his power's come from aliens, but I'm not sure.
Great kind of a memento, because it's like, what are the odds a Japanese exclusive gets released that you can actually go into Toy Sapiens the week that you were there? That's pretty cool, like, you know. So that's that's great. Cool. I did not pick up anything. I feel like I'm missing. I don't have it obviously, but Jazz Inc.'s 1/12th Batwing got funded. They didn't get 3,000, but I think Yost said if he got 1,200, they'd make it, and he got like 1,500. And I just got charged for it, but like it was because it's a back to build. You know, you give your credit card details, kind of thing, and you order it, and they don't charge you anything. But because it's a back to build, once it got greenlit, I got charged in full, which is fine because it's cheaper than the BVS Hammer Batman 2.0, which is mental. And if anyone's interested, you should check out what's that guy from Mythbusters? I literally watched this video. Adam Savage tested. They shipped him a prototype, and it's even like the prototype looks great. And I'd say the paint apps on the real thing are going to be a lot better. But so that's pretty cool. It's nice to have it paid off him and Daryl. I know it's only 2 little drops in the ocean, but cool. We'll get back to it. So, folks, thanks for sharing that. Could I make a suggestion? Maybe we do one more thing and then do face off after that.
Sounds cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Vita, what would you like to pick?
Let's do Wolverine.
Okay, cool. 1 second.
So why do you want to do that Wolverine? It's just
I don't even have the topless photos, Jim.
No.
Yeah, I could probably get them, but
I might change my choice, and I don't want
it. This is a classic case of one of these figures that I really, really want, but I have to pass on the things that I really, really like to get the things I love. This is so cool, and a lot of people like saying that you'd never pose it with the jacket. I get it. The star of the show here is they have replicated Hugh Jackman's sculpted physique, and like, come on, it's not easy to get into that shape, I'd imagine, at any age, not to mention his age, and they're going to make him do it till he's 90. But I would actually pose it in such a way, maybe like that the jacket is open or something, so you could still incorporate the jacket, but have it, you know, I look, it's a figure I think you would go back reposing a lot. I think this is a figure that you would, if you had it, repose a lot, because you wouldn't want the silicone body in the same position for a long period of time. But yeah, this is pretty damn cool. Love the weathering on the pants. And I get some pictures of physique as well. But Vita, take it away. What do you think about this? And I'll try to get those Zord photos here as well.
I think it looks amazing. Honestly, that's one of the things which like frustrates me with these figures, because obviously the yellow and blue Wolverine looks amazing, and I was like, oh my god, you can't like top it off. And then they give something like this, so like it's the figure from the same movie, they just changed the outfit. James, what did you do? I can't hear myself. Okay, he fixed it. Okay, good.
You right?
But yeah, I was like echoing because he did something at his end. Stop it.
I did nothing. Just sit there.
Sorry. Yeah, so it looks amazing. And
there you go.
There we go. That's what
there we go.
But
he must work out.
That would be. Yeah, must do.
I do, yes. Thank you.
You need to find out what's his workout routine, you know.
I think his workout routine involves a lot of boiled chicken, I'd imagine. A lot of boiled chicken. Yeah,
I just like the detail. In all honesty, as you said, Shane, like it's the best like detail of the body we've probably seen, and it's not easy, I think, to get to that detail. And exactly that, it's hard to justify for me to get this figure because I already have the yellow and blue Wolverine sitting behind me. But this is just different, like obviously option and the possibilities of posing it. It's amazing. I just think it's great. And my question is, why this head sculpt is amazing, matching the yellow and blue Wolverine, and the brown suit one was so awful. Just
yeah.
why?
Well, The brown suit one, they were trying to capture that very, very specific moment. But that very specific moment probably only works with that very specific posing moment. It was a funny kind of a look. But you know, with Zord though, I said this to him when he was on the stream. This is dangerous because it's like it wouldn't look out of place in my collection. It looks incredible. Yeah. It is from a movie I love. It's a triple threat and all that, but it's like I don't need it. I know you could argue you don't need any of these things. I get that, but he just posed it up so well. He shows you like, okay, what it could look like, and it's so dangerous. The weathering on the pants, I understand. The body's the star of the show, and the physique and the sculpt and, you know, the silicone, whatever. But the head sculpt is still incredible, even though it's the same one from the yellow and blue. The weathering on the pants and even the base it comes with. And I know a lot of people won't pose with the jacket, but I still think the jacket's pretty cool. But I do think, wait, there's some funny poses here. This looks very Calvin Klein, doesn't it? Like a kind of like a modeling shot, like, you know, that's for fun. Like some sort of like cologne or something. Smell like a Wolverine. Yeah.
That's a good tagline.
Yeah, there you go. I'm not sure you want it, but this guy, he just poses incredible. Anyone else want to weigh in on this? Like, what kind of he's even okay? How can you possibly do this without wrist joints? I don't know. You give an entire seamless body with like wrists that can move and fingers that articulate, like, and that's going to increase the price. He's done his best with what he can to kind of hide them as much as he can, but you can still notice them. But like, his posing is so good, it kind of takes the focus off it. There you can't see it as much. He's done clever posing. Like, this is something now. This is what I'm talking about, Vita. You can incorporate the jacket, but still have a killer pose with the claws. I really like what they've done here, because I don't like cool accessories in the box like this, you know. But yeah,
I agree. It looks great.
Good looking man.
Without the jacket, amazing.
And these gauntlets, these are from, I think, the regular release, aren't they? The blue and...
Yeah, I don't think they come with this.
Yeah. This is incredible, man.
I
want this... He's what?
He's very pink. Did he just like that?
He's very pink.
Yeah,
maybe he was in the sun too long.
He could have been, yeah.
Could be the colour grading.
I think it's the colour grading, yeah. Yeah, because I've seen him in... If you look at Justin's review, he looks more like kind of...
yeah, there's a few shots there with the pants and all is yellow.
Right.
So there's more
Justin had a good point.
The
one letdown is that the really damaged helmet doesn't work. Like, you can't use that one, you know, with all the marks and blood and stuff. And I know that's not accurate to the film, but that would have been a cool little
it's such a miss. You're right. He's right. You're right. Such a miss. Because like you could probably pop this off and put the one that we have on it, but like it would look super clean, and then his pants are really jacked up here, like, so. Yeah, that someone's going to do a custom, I'd imagine, but yeah.
I think that's probably the biggest thing that would stop me from getting it is not being able to have the mask on to have that scene.
Yeah, I think what I have up here on the screen is what I go for. Ah, man, I can't do this.
Does anyone actually get it?
No.
I'm so close.
So we've all got the yellow and blue suit, haven't we? Well, those of us that want it, and then
I think if you're going to have one, that would be the one to have.
Shane's got a battle damage Deadpool as well, hasn't he? So he'd look perfect for that.
Oh, that's a good
Shut your gut. Wait, 1 second. Wait, 1 second. Hang on a second now.
What the fuck, man?
I've given up all chance at inner peace.
Okay, right. We need to move on from this one quickly, unless anyone has some closing thoughts. Harrison, anyone? Vita, Jim?
I think it's one of the most realistic figures I've seen. Like especially in that, if you quickly showed that to somebody, you'd go, "Oh, it's Hugh Jackman." You wouldn't think it's a toy at all.
Especially in this pose, it'd be like, and he's really smelling himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. That looks incredible.
Really good.
That looks incredible.
Really good.
I was about to say, if I would have a spare cash, I would pick it up, but probably Jim wouldn't let me. So.
Yeah,
I would.
Competition. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, he'd be good motivation.
That's what I was going to say. It'd be something for Jim
put
to
it in the
look up to.
fridge for you.
In the fridge.
Yeah, so each time you open the fridge, you close it.
The chocolate cell, not the fridge.
That's good, man. That's good. She got you there. All right, so look, we're gonna do face off. I believe Vita, you're going to be a supervisor here, and just to make sure that everything is done above board. It's going to be myself and Harrison versus Jim and Phil, and the quizmaster. I didn't even ask you. I just assumed. That's very rude of me, Bob.
You can rely on me, can't you?
Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, so I'm going to switch over here. Okay, can we just switch over to private chat, competitors, and then I'm also going to just get the music going. Where is this music? Here we go. All right, we're ready to go.
Yeah. They're easy this week as well.
Yeah, you said that a few weeks. We don't believe you.
Are they really easy?
Yeah.
As long as they're easy for me and Phil and not for Shane and Harrison, it's fine.
Yeah, they're easy questions based on 1930s silent cinema. Cool.
I'm not that old.
Yeah, but you know, maybe you have a passion for 1930s movies.
Almost. Who wants to go first?
Should we go first, Phil?
Yep,
go for it. It's up to Shane.
I think
No, go on, go for it. Go for it.
Yeah, you pick the easier set of questions.
It's up to Vita. She's the guest, sort of adjudicator.
Do we get to go to Vita?
Maybe Vita chooses.
Go.
Yeah, Vita can choose who goes first.
Vita, you live
I
with
feel like I can't go for Jim and Phil because it's gonna be like biased. So.
Say what then? I'll go with Jim and Phil.
Right. Jim was keen. Just let it go. Just go.
Right, Jim and Phil. Easy start up at 10. In what year was An American Werewolf in London released?
Oh, it's one of my favourite films that I can.
Is it 70s or is it 80s?
No, it's 80s. It's 80s.
It's early 80s though, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think because you had John Landis who did the Michael Jackson video, and Michael Jackson wanted Landis because of American Werewolf.
So when did Thriller come out? 83?
I'm thinking possibly because I'm thinking 81 or 82 for American Werewolf.
I could go 81.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I was thinking 70s. I thought it was like 79, 78, but it could be, I think. Yeah, 81. Let's shoot with that.
Okay, 81. See you later. Lock it in.
Okay. An American Werewolf in London was released in 1981.
Yes, Phil.
I told you they were easy,
Okay.
didn't I?
They've come out swinging, man. They've come out swinging. All right. Okay.
Right. On the road.
All right.
Jane and Harrison. In what year was Dances with Wolves released?
Oh man, such a good movie.
I
That is
sent
very
the
hard to
theme
find on
already.
streaming.
I've never even heard of it, so I'm so glad we
I've
went
never
first.
I've heard of it. I've never watched it.
Kevin Costner. He plays. Okay, I haven't watched it in a long time.
It's like the
But
live action version of Pocahontas, isn't it?
It's exactly that. Yeah, there you go. You summed it up. Thank you. You just saved everyone about 14 minutes of their life. It's a long movie. It's about 4 hours long. It's a
3
good
hours,
movie.
56 minutes.
It's
It is
a good
good,
movie.
though. It is
a
good.
good movie. Yeah.
I only ever pick good movies.
Any idea?
Yeah.
Okay. I believe it's in the 80s.
Okay.
I
Is it
don't
going to be
think
one
it's
of those
90s.
questions where it's the same year, so it's 81 again?
I don't think it's 81. I don't think it's that old. I think it's in around Top Gun. Top Gun came out in 1986. I think it's thereabouts. Like I don't think it's 1984. I think it'd be Yeah, I don't think that's a 90s movie. I think it's in or around Top Gun. I think it's in or around 1986. I think it's post Terminator. But I don't think it's like 89. I don't even think... I think it's mid to late... I think it's more mid 80s. I'd be inclined to say 1986, the same year as Top
That's
Gun.
what I was literally about to say, 86.
Okay, let's go with that.
You
Let's
guys
lock that
lucky
in.
not to have me on your team, because I would say like all these movies, Shane, you just said they all 90s for me.
All right.
Yes, they
In that
came
case,
in the
I'm
90s.
I'm glad you're not on my
so
team.
For me, they're all 90s for me.
Are you locking in?
We've locked it in. We're in a danger zone now.
Okay, Dances with Wolves was released in 1990.
Damn. Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
I
just
thought 90s.
feel
I
so-
thought it was 90s.
Damn it.
Yeah, me and Phil would have
Told
got
you
that
it's
right.
90s. I told you it's 90s, eh?
Should have listened to
She was
Vita.
dropping you a hint, yeah.
Okay.
Favoritism.
Okay, right. Jim and Phil, who go further in the lead. Who directed the 1985 movie Teen Wolf?
Oh, God, I've never even watched that. I know of this one at least.
Michael Bay.
Was it whoever... Start off with that one. Whoever directed... Whoever directed Thriller, it must be.
John Landis. He did
That's
American
it.
Werewolf.
Did he?
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. Could it? He's
It
done
could
this
be.
before, Bob. He's a tricky fellow.
Yeah,
That
I
could
know.
be
The
it.
team, the
I
team
know.
is obviously Wolves, so Dance with Wolves, Teen Wolf.
I
Wolf of
mean,
Wall Street. There's going to be a question. The Wolf of Wall Street. I know it.
I don't know. It's stuck to the. Oh no, the 90s was the last one. I can't be helpful here, Bob. Bob, Phil.
Okay. we look the same almost, like
It's
from
the,
this
it's the
angle.
chrome.
How rude.
It was.
aerodynamic, aren't we, Bob?
That's right.
That's true.
Hi,
Sorry.
I don't think it was John Landis, but if you want to go John Landis,
It's not that I want to. That was a shot in the dark. I have no clue.
I've just got a
Instead of
suspicion.
talking about Bob and Phil's hair lines, you should think about the director.
This is what happens when I
Staying.
panic, Vita.
To be fair, Vida, it's a short conversation. Like,
It's true.
sorry, I saw it. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah, short as the hairlines, I know.
The poor boys are getting abused today. Well,
we enjoy it really.
I don't know why,
It's
but in the
some
back
sort
of my head, I'm
sadomasochism.
thinking Spielberg, but it can't be Spielberg, surely.
I don't think it's Spielberg because we did the tier list and that film didn't come up from what I remember. On
Come on, we'll go
Gio's channel.
John Landis then. I can't see
Alright
it
then.
being John Landis, but we'll go John Landis.
John Landis. Yeah.
Okay, the director of the 1985 movie Teen Wolf was Rod Daniel.
I don't know who that is.
No,
Right.
no
Shane and Harrison, to pull one back. Who directed the 1981 movie The Howling?
Oh, that's a good film.
is that John Carpenter?
It's John
It could
Landis.
be.
Michael Bay.
Yeah.
It's
Going
not
with
Michael Bay.
Are you
We're
sure?
not going with Michael Bay.
They've locked it in. It's too late.
The only reason I'm saying it is because I noticed when I was looking at horror movies to watch this spooky season, and I wanted to catch up on some like John Carpenter movies, and he has a lot of movies starting with the. So there's The Thing, there's the Fog, okay, Halloween, and I thought there was another one. The Howling. I have nothing else to go on. If you have a better suggestion, I'm open.
I
I'm all
don't have.
ears.
No, I don't have a better suggestion.
Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna lock it in with John Carpenter.
Okay. The director of the 1981 movie, The Howling, was Joe Dante.
Damn it!
I've never heard of that.
Poor guys.
Right, easy round now.
You say that.
Jim and Phil.
This is to take the win.
They could take the win.
Could you just check how many points we have again, just to make sure?
Yeah, hold
You
on.
have 0.
None.
Oh, damn it.
Right. In the 1994 movie Wolf, who played Laura Alden?
I've never seen this. I need to watch more werewolf films, is what I've learned from this.
Never heard of it.
Phil, have you not seen this movie, Phil?
Wolf. I don't think
Where's
so.
American Werewolf in Paris? Bob?
It's a
Where's that
prequel to The
film?
Wolf of Wall Street. It's just Wolf. He's before he.
Have you seen the film The Cars That Ate Paris?
No.
What?
Yeah, that's a quality film. It's got Volkswagen Beetles with spikes all over them.
Have you seen Tyre? It's about a tyre that kills people. Best film out there.
Jesus.
No,
It's a real
but I
film.
have heard of that.
No.
I have heard.
It's
of
a
that
really
one.
good film.
I think you need to come back to the subject.
At least Fitter's keeping us
Sorry.
on topic.
Adjudicator. Yeah.
What was the film again?
1994 film Wolf.
Do you even know what character
And
you're
what was the
thinking
name
about?
of the character? No. It's a female.
Laura Alden.
Who was famous in 1994?
I know it.
Oh, I don't know, because if I've never heard of the
It's too
film,
bad it's
I
not your
can't imagine
question,
it
then,
being...
Yeah, it's too bad.
Just concentrate and think, you two. You know her.
Now, Vita.
Is it Michelle Pfeiffer?
Careful.
Could be onto something there, Jim.
Shane's got very quiet all of a sudden after I said that. Just,
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Or maybe I'm misdirecting you.
Or maybe you're misdirecting us now. Alright, Michelle
But
Pfeiffer.
they don't know that they know that we know. Okay.
You're right,
So
Jim. There's a
gullible, Jim.
lot of silence after that. And Michelle Pfeiffer. I think that's a good call.
Should we
Fuck
just
the two.
wing it? We've only got a point ahead. He could still be misdirecting us. You can't trust this guy at all.
That was his
He's
tell.
an
That
agent of
was
chaos. Yeah.
Shane is never quiet. And he went
That's a good
silent with it.
point. That's a good point. So should we lock in Michelle Pfeiffer?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, let's look at it and see what happens.
You're locking in Michelle Pfeiffer?
Yeah.
Okay. Laura Alden in the 1994 movie Wolf was played by Michelle Pfeiffer.
What the fuck, man?
Well done, Jim.
Poker face.
Well done.
Poker face.
Well done.
Damn.
All right,
Awesome.
ask us one, see if we can claw one back.
Okay. To avoid total humiliation,
Yep. I think we're well past that.
2000 and-
Yeah,
the
we're past that.
2013 movie, The Wolf of Wall Street, who played Naomi LaPaglia?
Ooh, no, that's. Is that Margot Robbie or is it that his first wife? His first wife is your one from His first wife is your one from the Penguin series.
Oh, I don't know her name.
So, can you remember Margot Robbie's character's name in it?
No, I just remember Margot Robbie.
I'm gonna, yeah, man. If you're only human, man. You're only human. I say we're better off to shoot with Margot Robbie to pull one back. I don't know if he'd actually.
I feel like that's too easy though.
Well,
Don't
Michelle Pfeiffer was
overthink
fairly easy if you knew.
Yeah. Yeah, go with Margot then.
Okay, Margot
Yeah,
Robbie.
locking in.
Yeah, Margot Robbie.
The
Robbie.
answer was Margot Robbie.
Okay. It's a little bit more respect on our names.
Yeah.
Not much,
Little
but
bit.
well done, guys. Well done. You got him.
Well done.
Well done,
Okay.
Jim.
What you want to talk about? Winners. You can make a joint decision there, an executive decision.
Phil, do you want to talk about the Trooper since you have it in hand?
Oh, you're just kicking a man when he's down, eh, Jim?
Yeah, well.
I haven't actually opened it yet, but yeah, we'll talk about the Trooper.
Go for
He
it.
doesn't even appreciate what he has. All right.
He's trying to savor it.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. $285 on Sideshow anyway. Before shipping, taxes, import, customs, whatever, depending where you have. 3,000, I think they're limited to.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
What do you think, guys?
I have no opinion on this, so go,
I like the
go
dirty
Phil.
one
I'm gonna
better.
say it very quickly and
Oh,
shortly.
you would, wouldn't
I
you,
don't
Harrison?
like it. It looks
Yeah,
like
Harrison.
KKK.
It looks what?
Oh, Vita, man, you just destroyed it.
Oh, you may have just ruined the figure for me now. Yeah, it actually.
Yeah,
I am okay. Especially one with the
You're not
material
wrong,
robe.
though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm gonna go now.
Just comes on, drops her hot takes, and just. Are we all in favor though that the one on the right does look so much better?
Yes. And if
Yeah,
I'm
no.
honest,
But it's highlighted
I
because
like
it's
the
got
cleaner
one on the
look.
left, isn't it?
I'm
Okay,
with
he's back.
Harrison, actually.
He's back with the hot takes. He's back with the hot takes.
Yeah.
Okay,
I like the clean look.
what were you about to say, Phil?
I was just going to say that I hadn't actually realized that representation existed until I saw like a screenshot where it's in the AT-AT sort of control room.
Behind Veers, yeah.
Yeah, because I thought
Yeah.
I didn't realize there was a clean version, but what the hell is a Trooper? So I ordered it, and then I thought,
And
oh yeah, of course
I,
it is. It's
I
the
would
guy's-
argue that a lot of people during the week who are like, this is too clean, still don't realize that this is not the one on the right. Do you get me?
Yeah,
Like, I feel like for every 5 people who made that argument going, oh, it's too clean, I think 4 out of them think it's an actual Snowtrooper and not the Snowtrooper commander. Like,
Yeah,
it makes sense if
Well-
he's sitting up in the AT-AT just calling the shots and not
Yeah.
getting shot at. Like, it makes sense that he's cleaner if he's...
and I didn't
Yeah.
realize it was not sort of a cloth mask, if you like. I didn't realize it was solid in the movie,
Yeah.
and obviously the figure, as it should, represents that as well. So,
Mhm.
and I know Trevor wasn't keen on that, was he? Because obviously he's just going to lack any sort of
Yeah.
even
Any
head
sort of
turning to a certain
articulation.
extent. But still, nevertheless, I was always going to get it.
I'm guessing surely like this is we'll throw out the 3,000. Everyone's going to, like, kind of like what Bob was saying. Everyone's going to buy this, or well, it'll sell out. It did sell out, and then a few weeks down, it's going to range trooper. A few weeks down the line, they're going to give the actual Snowtroopers, the one with the material mask and the bazooka.
Yeah.
And surely that's going to happen, yeah. And that'll be a wide release, and I hope it does, because I want that one on the right.
Yeah, don't they? If you have the commander with 2 of the others side by side, you've got perfect little display there, haven't you?
Yeah, 2, man. You're spending my money now, Bob. You need to rein that back in.
You need,
So got to get the TVA jacket, Wolverine. Got to get each of
I was gonna
these.
say this episode's costing you a lot, Shane.
Yeah. Why do you think I took last week off? Like, you know. Yeah. Look, my thoughts are very simple on this. The one on the right is the one I really want. But look, I do collect troopers, and how often do we get troopers? Sorry, original trilogy troopers. There's, it's not like the clones when there's any variant and recolor of them. Like like if you think about it, there's the normal stormtrooper, and then you could argue, okay, Return of the Jedi had the green lens and A New Hope didn't. Then there's the scout troopers, there's snowtroopers, the snowtrooper commander, and then the TIE fighter pilot. I presume there's other ones out there. Okay, the AT-AT pilot, but there's not like, it's not like the prequels when there's any amount, or Mandalorian or the Clone Wars. You know what I mean? It's like there's a limited amount.
You've got sort of like your Jedi patrol and your sand trooper sergeants, that sort of thing.
Yes,
But
of course. Yeah, I
out-
forgot them.
out-
Yeah, of course.
So outside of that, really, and I mean, they shoe-owned that incinerator and artillery trooper into
They did.
Mandalorian, didn't they?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't
The
think
incinerator
the
scene was
clocks-
great, though.
it was good, yeah.
I really liked
It was
that.
good.
I really liked that. Yeah. Yeah, I really liked that. Any other thoughts on this before we move on, or is anyone? Phil, you have it. I'm going to get it. Anyone else interested in it?
No.
Much other
Snowtrooper.
stuff, unfortunately.
No.
No, I don't need one of these in my house.
I see how.
Very understandable. Very understandable. Oh, sorry. I see that Gio actually wrote. He dropped a super chat for the children, and then like 2 minutes later, like also for the children. Thanks very much, Gio. Much appreciated. That's really kind.
Legend.
Thank you. And I see there's another name. There's another one here. So, hi Shane and friends.
Nice.
Great donation initiative. Happy to contribute a bit for the kids. Keep up the fun content. Kind regard from the Netherlands. Much appreciated. Thank you so
That's
much.
awesome.
This name? See, it's hard to tell now with the YouTube. Instead of displaying the display names, they're displaying the tags. Do you know this person, Jim? Is it Thierry? I wonder.
No.
Because the names can be different
no,
from.
I don't think it's.
Thanks.
Syria.
Thank you very much. All right, so we'll switch on to take it away there, Harrison. Go on. You know you want to.
This is amazing, this piece. It's turned out so well. So good. I mean, I totally passed on this. Like, I was quite happy with the version I have, which I've got the black chrome version. And I have the fusion reactor in it, and I have a spear. So I was like, I don't need this. And then it came out looking as good as it did, and I was like, I need this. So I now have this.
Standard Hot Toys collector.
Yeah, it pretty much. I think, I don't know what swayed me. I think it's the way it's painted. On the prototype, it looked a lot more matte, whereas all the pictures I've seen of it, the metal gives off a lot more shine to it. And I don't know whether that's because the prototype wasn't actually die cast at the time and just painted, whereas now it is die cast. So I think it gives it more of a it does look like metal. So yeah, I mean, Batfleck's my favorite Batman. I've got the Justice League one with a custom head. I've got the 2.0 one. I've got a Bruce Wayne. I've got a quarter scale statue on my desk of BVS Batman. So, I mean, to be fair, I should have just bought it in the first place because I knew I'd want it. But like that, if you showed that to anybody, they wouldn't think, again, you wouldn't think.
No, this looks like the movie.
Yeah, it just looks like a screenshot. It's done so
looks
well.
Like the movie.
All these rubber photos are insane.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. I think the base, while looking really, really good, again, fails like the Feral Predator one. It looks really good, but there's just not enough space. It needs to be a little bit bigger so they can stand on it properly. But other than that, it's perfect. You've got like USB light up now, which is great. I think I was watching a review the other day for it, and it's a little bit disappointing that the battle damage parts aren't metal.
Yeah, fair point.
That's a bit of a shame. But it's still really, really good. They've improved a lot. The cape looks really good. I know capes are usually a thing with Hot Toys. But that's how I'm gonna have it. Just like that in that picture.
Yep. Will you have the spear? Oh, you
I've got a spear, but I think I'm going to change it up for a little while and not have a spear for a little while.
And it'd be easy enough, I think, to hide cords with the color of this figure and the cape and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think so.
It's pretty cool. And like we had this conversation in the chat, like I am not a Snyder bro or a big DCEU fan. There's aspects that I like. I'm not even the biggest. I'm not really a BVS. I wouldn't consider personally a BVS a particularly good movie, but it has grown on me. And there's parts of it I love because they borrowed so heavily from The Dark Knight Returns. And this outfit, costume, armor, and this scene and how they showed him the old joke of Batman prep time, preparing for this trap, and I loved all that. I think this looks incredible, and I'm in on this. I'm in on this. And
I think the thing that was so good with his look like this, when you saw him training and then put the suit on, you felt like, oh, okay, he could take on Superman. Like, I feel like
there's just no chance he could. Yeah,
Yeah,
I get you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like normally you'd see a man and go, well, you don't stand a chance against Superman. But when you're seeing all his training and he gets all this suit and then the kryptonite, and it's like, okay, maybe he does stand a chance, and he does. Like, that scene is so good.
It's like normies, like, well, we're normies watching the Olympics and going 100 meters, 9 seconds. I get that a crack. It's just these people have been training their entire lives. They're part gazelle and the other part is machine. It's you couldn't. It's just But you're right. It showed him. It made it somewhat. They made an effort to make it plausible. Yeah, you know. Definitely. But I definitely think this movie has aged well, especially the director's cut, which explains more why they're actually fighting in the first place. Yeah. Why did you say that name?
I actually love that scene, which is
the
a
hottest
hot
of hot takes. We wish you all good night.
Yeah.
Guys, could we skip the whole Japan Tokyo Comic-Con thing, or is there anything you really want to watch? I could flick through specific slides, or
I think we can. It's not
skip.
nothing new on there, is there?
Do you have the Wonder Woman on them?
Wonder Woman. Is she on them? Was she?
I don't know. I just saw someone online sharing the pictures of Wonder Woman from Tokyo show, basically. I haven't seen the official slides or anything like that, so I was just wondering if she's on.
No, I flicked through the slides the other day. I didn't see any Wonder Woman though, unless I'm mistaken.
Interesting.
Was it
I think it was.
Was it the INART
like
Wonder Woman or what?
Yeah. It was on some sort of, I think, like blog or something. Somebody shared the picture. More
Gotcha.
something like that. It looked actually like it looked better for me. Like people say that nothing like changed since Justin dropped his video and then removed it. I don't know. For me, overall, looked better. Like the proportions of the suit looked better, and like the sculpt looked better. But maybe I just changed my mind about it. I don't know. Just interesting. It would be interesting to see more of her. They went like a bit quiet with Wonder Woman.
They're probably just working on it. Like, I would imagine. Like, I don't know. I'm not really that critical when it's something I don't really care about. So I when I was watching that kind of like in the background, I was kind of going, oh, I think it actually looks pretty good. Maybe, it needs to be tweaked, but I didn't think it deserved the uproar. But then again, like if it was something I cared about, I'd be like, okay, like maybe I could see why people were annoyed about it. I think this angle is very unflattering for this, but we've seen this a million times before, where you have a con and the light is kind of poorly lit, and then it turns out fine. Like this, it does look weird here from this angle, but then from this angle, I think it looks a bit better, but still it's a bit something maybe around the nose, or the lighting is kind of notoriously bad at these things, but
it's a bit flat, isn't it? It's just
I think this will be fine.
Yeah, I think so.
But
or you'll be able to futz it to get it right.
It's gonna be a lot of futzing. It's a whole.
It will be a lot of futzing.
You know what I mean? That's a lot of futzing. We're gonna wrap it up there. I just before we wrap it up,
Let's fucking go.
So we got Dogito. Thank you very much for. Oh, actually, sorry. This is actually Phil. He's on the panel. Thank you very much for. It's time for the initiative again. Well, I'll contribute. Thank you very much, Dogito. Much appreciate. $20 super chat. I'd say we could be actually halfway there already after this. So thank you very much for the generous super chat. Thanks to everyone for the super chats. There's no obligation, but like I said, I don't ever ask for super chats for the other 11 months of the year, but for December, I will be asking for them, because it's not going to me. It's going to be, like I said, dedicated Children's Health Ireland, and hopefully we'll break our target. Last year was 350, so hopefully we can push past that. Folks, thanks very much for giving up some of your time on this Monday evening. Thank you very much, Vita, for making your debut on the Hope Show. It's great to actually have a female on the channel. We have had females on the channel before, but they're few and far between. They're like hen's teeth. You just can't get them to come on and chat figurines with us. So much appreciated. Thank you very much. Does anyone have anything they'd like to plug before we finish up?
Yes, go watch my Samurai Predator unboxing review right now.
Yeah, it's
That's
very,
a
very
that's a
good.
direct order, and I
It
concur.
is.
Yeah,
Thank
over
you.
on Jim the Collector. So, what's your actual handle on YouTube?
I think it's just Gym Collector.
Just Jim Collector. Good stuff.
I
Anyone
think
else?
I should know, but yeah.
Yeah, you probably should know, seeing it's
Yeah.
your channel. That's true. It's true. All right, folks, we're going to call it a night. Thank you very much, and we are out of here. So, if I can find the button.
See you there, everyone.
See you, folks. See you now.